Hi guys, welcome. This is Paul.
And this is Bryn.
And together we're going to take you through our XHD Trencher in detail. So we'll start with the chain. These chains are available in widths from 150 up to 350 in 50mm increments. And with the XHD specifically, you can get them in lengths of 900, 1200 and 1500.
And then just a bit more detail onto the actual teeth itself. This one that we have here is a combination chain, which is using a mix of the tungsten teeth and then the black earth teeth. With the tungsten teeth, you've got the carbide tips to them, which means they're available to cut more aggressively through rock and harder ground conditions. And then with the earth teeth, they're angled at a certain way to be able to pull the spoil back up.
So once the spoil has moved to the top of the trencher up by the sprocket, the side auger will move the spoil effectively over to the side of the trench, leaving a nice neat pile of spoil, easy for backfill.
So we'll just move down to the nose end of the actual trencher. And just to aid with the spoil removal, we have the scraper at the front. This obviously matches the width of the chain. And this, when you're actually into the trench, will draw the spoil that you're currently just mixing up onto the chain and allow it then to go up to the spoil auger on the side.
And with the scraper, it is adjustable. So if you are a very skilled operator, you can actually enter the trench with the scraper down. If you're new to trenching, and personally I would always adjust the trencher scraper to start with. So what you do there is you take out this pin here, you pull the trencher scraper over to the bar there, you re-engage the pin to lock it in place. And then what the operator would do is he'd start his trench off, pull back around 1.5 meters and trench that first 1.5 meters, pull it back out and then put the scraper down so you can then remove the spoil with ease.
So Bryn's just going to put the scraper back into position now, and just while he's doing that, let's just go through the fundamentals of the chain and its operation. So at the top end here we have the sprocket, which obviously drives from the gear assembly and the motor, running down to the nose roller assembly down at this end. So another important thing with the chain is to make sure that it's tensioned correctly. We've done a full video of this, which you can also view.
So if I take you around this side, and we can look at what we call the skid pan. Now the skid pan gives you your set measurement from ground surface to bottom of trench. In this one's case, which is the XHD 1200, you've got 3 set depths. We've got 800 millimeters, 1000 millimeters, and finally the 1.2 meters or 1200 millimeters. It's very easy to adjust. You undo these 2 bolts, pull the skid pan out, move it round to the next setting, slide it back on and bolt it back up. Very quick, very easy, and bring you up from the skid pan up to where the hoses are fed across the top of the trencher. We do have this handy little hose guide. Now this hose guide just keeps your hoses safe and secure and away from any dangerous trenching parts.
So onto the back end of the trencher now. With the XHDs especially, we have a handy little tool on the back which helps you with your tension in the chain. Then we also then have our fully mounted welded pickup. With this one, we've got the skid plate guides on there to allow you to use the side shift on a skid steer frame. But these can be removed, and then underneath here then you have a nice draw pattern on there which allows you to put your hitch on for your relevant excavator.
Thanks for watching. We hope you found it interesting. And for more information on the trenchers, the XHD Trencher or any of the other models, please visit our website, click on the request a quote or find your nearest dealer.